grade ones, I just wanted to finish writing about our reviews, our restaurant reviews, our bakery reviews, reviews of food that we eat at home that we really love. It was really wonderful to have a conversation with many of you about the places that you're excited about. Some of you like McDonald's, some of you like Earl's, Sugar and Spice Bakery, Duchess Bakery, home meals such as red pepper soup, a chicken stew, and there are lots and lots more. It's been really amazing. Tony's Pizza has been a really popular place, and it's always fun to talk to kids in the class that actually have the same restaurants they're reviewing as some other students, so I can kind of help them make that connection. It's really fun. So I wanted to just finish off my writing and do a couple of things with it, and then the next video will be about writing about your favorite book or a favorite story. Okay, so let's work. Let me just finish off on this one first. This is going to remain a draft. I'm not going to bring this to good copy, but I am going to do a little bit of editing and maybe some revising as I go along. All right, so I'm going to read it first to you. Avenue 2020 has named Otto Food and Drink Best Neighborhood Gem in all of Edmonton restaurants. I agree that Otto is a great restaurant and you should try it. Let me explain why. First of all, the owner's name is Ed. He is very kind and he really likes kids. You can tell that he likes his job. Another reason is that the sausages are excellent. Steve is the sausage maker and he also loves what he does. Finally, Otto is a place where people like to come and be and I said family, but then I crossed it off and I wrote community. You will not be disappointed. Please come to Otto. It is located at 11405 95th Street in Edmonton. It is open for delivery. So when I go back, and even as I'm reading it, I realize that there's some things that I want to change. As I was writing it, I noticed I couldn't remember and I didn't know how to spell avenue, but now I do know how. So now what I'm going to do is with a different color pen, I am going to write avenue over top. So Avenue 2020 has named Otto Food and Drink Best Neighborhood Gem in all of Edmonton, in all of, something is not quite right there. Named Best Neighborhood Gem in, I think I'm just going to do Edmonton. I agree that Otto is a great restaurant and you should try it. Let me explain why. First of all, the owner's name is Ed. He is very kind and he really likes kids. I realize that I didn't add this piece of information, so I'm making a little caret and I'm adding he will often walk around with babies in his arms. You can tell that he likes his job. Another reason, okay, R-E-A, reason. Okay, another reason is that the sausages are excellent. Steve, oh, that's not how you make an S. Steve is the sausage maker and he also loves what he does. Finally, Otto is a place where people like to come and be a community. You will not be disappointed. Please come to Otto. It is located at 11405 95th Street in Edmonton. It is open for delivery. So as you go through your piece of writing, I want you to make sure that your writing is easy to read. It should be easy for you to read, but it also should be easy for other people to read. You've spent all this time and energy writing down a recommendation and a review for a place, and it really does a disservice if somebody can't read it. Okay, so make sure that there's spaces. Double check the snap words on the word wall. Those are all spelled correctly. Spell your tricky words the best that you can. Even though I didn't have mine spelled correctly, they actually I was still able to figure that out and able to read it. Make sure you reread your writing so we touch and talk it as we're writing it, but then we're also touching and talking it as we're rereading it. If you get tripped up, then something's going on and you need to fix that up. Okay? I use capital letters and I use end punctuation. So just double check. Don't think, oh yeah, I do that. If you're having trouble, please ask someone to help edit it. Now, if you were in the classroom, your writing partner would be your editing partner, and they would help you out with coming up with just to make sure that it's easy to read. All right, and the last kind of opinion writing or persuasive writing that we're doing is going to be about your favorite book or story. So I'd like you to get one of those and be ready to write.